starring you. And so I made the gaming art, Silver, and Shane, Niche, Nilly, and got Zach here, AquaTwist. So let's go quickly. So this is me, gaming art, brother found StreetPass Princeton. I currently have the world record for Find Mii for the Japanese 336 and 347 for the English record. So I invented this new method called the double line method that didn't have to hire rings to be faster. Apparently someone said that owning 23 guesses was a bit insane, but I thought it was cool. And so I attended many conventions like the PAX, cons, and planned to do more speedruns. And my favorite 3DS game is obviously the StreetPass Plaza. That's really what my channel is found on. I'm a huge StreetPass enthusiast. So we got a question, and I need one of you to raise your hands to get it. And which famous celebrity or music artist appears in a commercial for the Nintendo DS game Rhythm Heaven? Yes, I'm gonna take you.
Beyonce?
Yes! Come on! I told you someone get it! Get your Lexus and get your keys up. Come on down. Come on down.
I don't know.
Down. There you go. Thank you. Yes, private letter. Alright, so Nilly, let's go with you next.
Alright, so hi everyone, my name is Nilly96. I'm also a content creator here on YouTube. It's also my first time attending here at
Yeah!
to be here. So I also do YouTube. My content is mostly like Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Wii U, Wii content, gameplay stuff. I also hold a world record. In Find Mii 2, I completed it in 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
His method is really awesome. He uses double dare method. We're not doing that in the panel, it's too complicated.
Yeah. So I got a question here for you guys, and this one is a pretty easy one. Which former president of Nintendo said, content is king, but in my heart I am a gamer, when introducing the Nintendo 3DS?
I'll let you point the next person you want to answer the question.
Alright, let's go with... How about you?
Reggie Fields, man?
Almost.
Almost. Alright.
How about you?
Bill Gates?
No. Okay, how about you?
Satoru Iwata.
Yes! Alright, give me a letter. Alright. So, you got your niche. You're up next.
Well, hi, I'm Dimitri. I make videos on YouTube, mostly covering Nintendo games, and they're essentially in-depth retrospectives of a lot of my favorite games and least favorite games. I love Nintendo, I love Mario games, and of course emulation. But if you mention Nintendo Switch Sports around me, I'm about to get furious. So I'm kind of known for not holding anything back when it comes to reviews.
Yeah, I love that.
And it's just been a great time. I'm very excited to do this panel. It's my first as well. And I got a question for you guys. How many Virtual Boy games were released in total, not North America? You in the black shirt.
22.
You got it!
Alright. So we'll now get to the next person. Alright, Miss Silver.
Greetings, my name is Miss Silver. I help run StreetPass Boston with some other people who are here in the room here. So if you're a local gamer, sometimes we do things in person or even online.
Ethan's really awesome too. Yeah, Ethan, say hi!
Somewhere. My favorite game for StreetPass functionality is probably Kid Icarus Uprising, which I know.
Yeah.
And I just want to see a show of hands since this came up. We have a couple people here where this is their first PAX. How many people is this your first PAX? That's so exciting! And I'm super excited since this is the anniversary. I've been to every PAX East except for one, and a whole bunch of the other PAX.
Impressive.
All of us have a great time.
Yes.
And I'm here if they have a question.
Yes. What series featuring prehistoric animals was on the Nintendo video? We're gonna go with you. Yes! I would also have asked the question about the video with the dogs in it from a music video. Does anyone know that one? Does anybody know that one? Just, okay, go. White Knuckles.
And And like the shred thriller video.
Yeah, I showed that to my dad after he had like third-degree burns, so that was a fun experience. Anyway, alright, Shane, you're up.
Hello everybody, I am Shane, I'm the person behind StreetPass Love. We do a whole bunch of 3DS events, both online and StreetPass related. I kind of grew up on JRPGs like Dragon Quest and Pokemon, so the 3DS was a perfect console for me. I come from Pennsylvania, and being from there, I feel like StreetPass is very special, coming from a rural area. So every tag was really important to me, and I think that really led easily into me creating StreetPass events and wanting to bring back my 3DS game. My favorite 3DS game is easily Kid Icarus as well. And my question for everybody is, if you could name the 3 launch titles.
Or one of them.
One of the 3 launch titles that came out on the 3DS.
Alright, pick someone.
Pick out.
Okay, Steel Diver.
Yeah, you got it.
There we go, Steel Diver. Thank you, and we'll move to the next one. Alright.
Did anybody else pick Ridge Racer?
Ridge Racer. Alright, here we go, Zach.
Alright, hi everyone, I'm Zach, also known as AquaTwist. I'm a small creator, I've only been making videos for around 10 years. Currently I'm doing videos about like UI design games, so like if you love Persona, raise your hands if you love Persona.
Yeah!
Alright, great.
Persona.
You know, I talk about that. I've also made some street pass videos. I brought it around last year and I got 300 street passes in a year, which is insane.
Check it out.
Thank you. Yeah, I also really care about like game preservation. I love collecting. I love like talking about that sort of stuff, which I've done in the past. And I also went to the previous StreetPass Live, and thanks to that, I met Nick, we were friends, and we talked about a potential future event, and boom, this happened. So yeah, that's great. Now my question is, what is the full name of the main protagonist from Another Code or the Trace Number series?
Is anybody? Yes, you!
Ashley Robbins.
The full name.
Full name.
What's the middle name?
What is it? You know what? Do you know what it is?
Throw Rebecca in there. I haven't played in years, but.
Yes?
Ashley Mizuki Robinson.
Yeah, you did it! Alright.
Yeah, I haven't played it in years, so.
So we have a special trailer.
I think we should plug it in.
What's up? Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Oh, I was in. Yeah. I was in. All right. Before we begin, real quick, I've made a promise to some of you watching at home or in person. I've been working on a game, Trilenium short 2D RPG. So yeah. Please take a look.
Welcome to the Cerebus, once known as the City of Dreams. AI has been made infected, being used in our everyday lives.
In a world crushed by constant dread and anxiety, we must remember to escape into our own reality.
I can't drink that stuff anymore. It's burnt out my face.
Allow the AI to carry their burdens with no cost, no knowledge, and no stress.
Art will be fully created by AI. There's nothing we can do to stop it. Or so imply.
If you put your faith in me, AI will fulfill your endless creative possibilities.
If AI launches, humans will no longer be able to create. What purpose do they have in life? To lose art is to lose humanity itself. Welcome to the beginning of this game.
You guys ready to stop right now?
Music is so
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to say the start of the year was very, well, not very rough, but it was a bit rough. So being able to be a part of PAX East as part of the panel is a dream come true. I want to thank Nick, I want to thank my team at AquaTwist Games, my friends, family, and especially Fitchburg State. That college and their game design program has gotten better and better, and really, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be where I am today here, and I'm very looking forward to it. So it's going to be on Steam and itch within the winter, and you'll have a playable demo within the spring. With that said, remember, to lose art is to lose humanity itself.
Yes, I agree with that. So we are going to play the How to Play Find Mii 2 in 3 minutes, and it will basically give you everything you need to know about how to play this game. We pick the 2 people from the audience to play on our 3DSs up here. So, without further ado, I'm going to let AquaTwist who made the video, and took my clips from my Find Mii 2 speedrun, so here we go.
Welcome everyone to StreetPass Live 2 at PAX East. For those unfamiliar with Find Mii 2, or even need a refresher, here's your tutorial to the game's basics, Find Mii, AquaTwist. In Find Mii 2, you embark on the process of saving Mii and the royal family from being captured by the Dark Lord. We'll be using your Mii's that we've tagged via StreetPass to defeat enemies, find treasure, and progress through the map. Only 10 Mii's can join us at a time. When battling enemies, there are 5 main options: attack, magic, create team, buy potions, and return. Attack is simple melee damage, as you expect. Magic has to spell on enemies. Each Mii's magic type is based on the color, so red Mii's have fire magic, blue's have water, etc. Since we're trying to beat the game quickly for the panel, we'll only be using red Mii's as they deal the highest damage. Great team partners up 2 Mii's that combine for more powerful attack. Since we're combining nothing but red Mii's, each team will be dealing the highest amount of damage possible. This is the main choice we want to be picking during our playthrough. When creating a team, you can either perform a combo attack or combo magic. Combo magic is best used for armored enemies, as it deals way more damage to them than just normal attacks. Combo attacks are multiple physical hits done to the enemy, so they stay in battle for as long as possible, which we want them to. Buy potions, which we are only using 2. Final Valor, which brings back 3 heroes who got too tired and walked away, and Dispelling Dragons, which blows away any gas the enemies release onto the field. Return is useful if you don't have a regular week, but unless you run out of heroes and are put back to the title screen, it's likely not needed. After battling enough enemies, you'll come across a fork board. Go with the gut and choose from the stage, as these are rated in general. As the hero selected, help a hero appear in more difficult stages. Select Get Help to call a cat, which allows you to keep your team without anyone running, especially on the stages covered with fire. Definitely use that. At the end of the game, once you reach the ultimate dose, it sprays poison gas. To stop this, buy the Dispelling Draft Potion, allow you to keep attacking normal. And finally, after using the magic attacks and the combo attacks many times, you'll finally reach the Dark Lord itself. At this point, many of your heroes are going to walk away. Don't worry, buy the Vital Valor Potion to bring them back. We'll need everything we've got to the hidden spots, with no one behind them. And there you have it. That's how you can Find Mii 2. Ask any of the panelists if you have any questions while playing. Alright, heroes, let's move on.
I think that was excellent. So one thing to add, stay on the upper path, which he said go with your god, which I liked it better in the video, but basically just stay on the upper path. And the first 2 portions, you just use red magic. And then when you get to like Reaper, you just do like team up attack on the Reaper and then your magic. And then when you get to the top, you use 1 Mii to attack and then you do a combo magic. And that gets rid of it, so that way you only use 2 Mii's instead of like 7. And then when you get to the Dark Ghost, I believe you use Dispelling Draft, right? That's how they do it. They use Dispelling Draft, they get 7 left. Then you do 2 for like, you do magic twice on combo, and then you do combo attack, and that leaves you to 3. So, but you'll see it when it comes up. So anyway, we're gonna pick our people to come up right now, because onward to Find Mii 2. Okay, here we go. And, so we have an interesting layout right now. You will see it right now. All right.
Sure.
So we're gonna go with.
We will be going with Bob.
Bob. Yeah, Bob in the yellow shirt. Bob in the yellow shirt. Bob in the yellow shirt.
Bob's in the audience.
That's
one of my alta cats.
You see here.
That's one of my alta cats.
What's up? Oh, it is.
Oh.
So someone else. We're gonna go with Sansake.
Oh.
Sansake. Sansake, come on down! Alright, and for the second person, I'm going to pick the blue spiny shell, just because I would like someone to have. So, is the volume not working?
It's very soft.
There we go. Alright, so this is how we're going to do it. So let me set it up real quick. So remember to hold down the R button to go finish this first. Yes. So we will not hit start right now until I give you the go. Be sure to keep R's held at all times. And on my mark, get set, go. Magic. Yeah, you don't need to use a combo on the first one or the second. Just magic. Next one, you will use combo. So, top hat, witching bob. You don't have to, yeah. So combo attack. Actually, it's combo magic, much. Yeah. Combo magic, sure attack. Okay, so combo magic again. This is pretty exciting. Thank you so much. I love that. Alright, remember, combo magic. Get rid of that blue ghost. Take the uppermost path. Combo magic. Exciting.
We make these sections so easy, even though they take weeks to complete.
They do take a while to complete. Up. Yep, on the mountains.
So
Alright,
just-
combo magic.
We just rescued one of the king's children. There's two of them, and then the king is behind the final boss.
Combo attack on the pink blob. I'm basically calling it out so no one screws up.
You're doing great.
Now this is because the pink slime is resistant to fire. Forever.
Okay. Combo magic on this one.
Yes, sir.
Nilly, I think you might be safe first. Who knows? He's catching up. He's pretty close. Okay, remember, I think it's the, is it the Reaper in the next room? The Reaper? No, wait, no, it's, oh, yeah, you said, yeah, help her, yes, get help. Yes, get help. Yeah, magic. Oh no, he wanted to, just use regular magic, he already used one. Actually, wait, better help her, I'm gonna attack her now. Attack. Yeah, get help. Yeah. Okay, combo attack the Reaper. Yeah, get the help. Alright, combo attack the Reaper, and then combo magic the thing. Okay, single attack me, and then double attack, double magic. The double magic there, combo magic on the yeah. Magic. Yeah. So single me attack, and then double me magic. wanted to use. Yeah, okay, so you're going to use dispel your active file now. Actually, come on. So basically what you're going to do, so what you're going to do is you're going to combo attack, combo attack, and then file out. So you just do combo attack, file out, combo attack.
What iconic music.
Yeah, so we're gonna just spell and grab and file out. Oh! Lucky out here.
So we have to reset, get more meetings.
I do actually have a second line closet in case someone's screwed up here.
I have a confession. I have yet to be
We actually have the keys in. Yeah, and they also sells a slot. I forgot to put on that.
I still think they're cool, but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you won. So we think great timing. So we got second, and so who's the other third person? We're gonna pick Abby, right? Abby, are you going on screen? You guys, please go. So we get all right.
These trophies were designed by my friend Big Wizard, who also made my mascot, and they turned out.
Oh, first place. We got a yes.
So that'll be it.
I'm not at 3DS.
you're not gonna like stop and it's a new show. You can't take them out.
So if anyone can guess, the next game is we're gonna have.
Yeah, Find Mii was just the beginning.
Okay.
This isn't just a Find Mii panel.
It's just like all the time. What happened? I'm sorry. What's your freaking out?
Who likes something amigo? So what you do is up, left, and down on the left side, and X, A, and B. You'll see the corresponding letters. Just listen to the music, and you got it. Okay, so let me fly up here. Sorry. So ready? Are we ready to go? All right.
Channel your inner Louis Cole.
If you know the lyrics to Vamos a Carnaval, be sure to sing it.
By the way, back to the game. Personal trainer cooking.
Yeah! All right. Everybody get down. 3, 2, 1. Go. Do it. Play. Poncho. Left, side, up, side, up, tilt up. Oh, yeah.
Folks, you're gonna get like that truck.
No, it's not. All right. So you got the idea? Okay. Everybody get down. 3, 2, 1. 3, middle, up, middle, up, tilt up. Left, up, right. Right. Yeah, tilt. Tilt up. Down. Left. Shot. Wave your head. Wave your head. Just left. Carnaval. They're cheering on for everyone. They're cheering on. Okay, let's get on to pass the little bit, folks.
So, I wanted to take a portion of your time to talk about what I do with StreetPass Love. And I'd love to get a raise of hands if you've interacted with me or seen me on Twitter. A few of us, that's okay. We're reaching a whole new audience today. I'll pull it up here so I can go through this.
See, I thought you were rock when I saw you on Twitter because you're very good about replying to everything.
Yes, I reply to every tweet that has StreetPass.
He is really a nice person now.
Next one.
Next one.
Yes.
Okay.
So I wanted to explain what it is that we do. You can click again. I host a bunch of online gaming events as well as meetings at conventions like this. We bring people together for StreetPass or to game on the 3DS, and I work with a bunch of different communities, Discords, and groups of people that are passionate about this console just as much as we are. Next slide. So I think an important question about StreetPass Love and the 3DS in general is, are we using it?
I'm using it.
I'm using it. Woo!
I'm not the mayor as we speak. Puzzle swap over here.
Oh, we appreciate it. The answer is yes, absolutely. At conventions, esport events, and even concerts, people are bringing their 3DS out and taking videos of it up on stage. We are an active community. Next slide. So here's a screenshot of one of our game nights that we hosted, if you click. And I wanted to showcase, click again, over here on the left, we have a bunch of people in call. I could not take a screenshot to capture this, but it was easily 20 people for one of our first game nights, and it was a huge success. We played Strikers Heroes online as part of our 3DS Online Revival event. Now the goal was to get everybody playing all at once, and we were going to upload the play data so that way this game can be brought back when servers go down. Next slide, please. Here's a look at some of the meetup data that we have. Now it's hard to track meetup size because I'm just doing a head count. But as far as StreetPass tags, we have it down to a science. I have a system with the DLC, which means I can get up to 100 guests at a time. And the data is kind of interesting. That first entry is Genesis X, which is a Super Smash Bros. Tournament. And we actually played Smash Run, the exclusive mode for Smash 4. It was really fun. And we had a decent turnout despite the low notice for that. Just below that, we have a furry convention, and it is insanely popular among that crowd in particular. Too Many Games, that was one of the first ones that we hosted, and you can see also a pretty decent turnout. TwitchCon Vegas was huge, but unfortunately we had a little bit of low notice for that. And then PAX West was a coordinated effort with Nintendo Live, and we saw over 100 people bring out their system.
And we had the first Find Mii panel.
Yes, it was such a magical time. It's incredible that we were able to reach numbers like that in 2023. So here's a map of generally what regions are really popular with it. It's high population areas of the United States.
San Diego's my favorite, just saying.
Click next one. We also want to highlight Britain and Brazil as very active regions.
Very much so.
You might notice that if you're bringing your system to a convention like this, you'll be tagging people from these countries as well as Australia, Japan, and Germany. Next. So I wanted to highlight some of the events that we have currently going on and that are happening in the future. Yeah. So we have a look at that first one, which is our art collab. There is actually a way to bring back Miiverse on your console through a fan project called Artverse. You just download that, and we're having an art collab where you draw a picture of your new friend code so we can all add each other on this new network. Down below that, we have the online games. That's our effort to preserve them by getting everybody to play and submit their online play data. And then up there is our StreetPass weekend. This is a global one, just like you saw Nintendo host. Ours is being hosted April 12th to 14th. And it's notable because this is after the servers shut down. StreetPass is not going away when online servers for 3DS
Right.
there.
We might even come back to PAX West this year.
Next thing. I wanted to show that even after I started just a year ago, we saw all of these accounts come up, if you could click. These are all accounts that have worked with me personally. You can see that they all follow me, and I've helped grow them as accounts, and there's more every day. These are independent people that are coming out, if you could click. Yep. And it's crazy how great this community is. We are truly inspiring others, and it's just a matter of if you're interested in this, you can get involved yourself. Go ahead. And click again. I'm calling on everybody who showed up today. You guys are part of this amazing StreetPass community.
Thank you so much for coming to the hall. So, Danish, why don't you? Yes, go on.
So the thing is, with the Nintendo 3DS, now the mic works on the 3DS better than it does here. The thing is, a lot of people might be wondering, why bother bringing my 3DS around? Because is it getting new games? Let me ask you this, is the Switch getting Tomodachi Life? Don't think so.
Yeah.
Nintendo, we better bring Tomodachi Life or anime games when we get the Sportsmates instead. But the thing is, what makes the 3DS worth bringing nowadays is the community. The community has ensured that the 3DS, things like the online servers, they're being backed up by a project called Nintendo. We're having StreetPass continue with events like this. And of course, there's a ton you can do on your Nintendo 3DS. Mine example, I don't have a capture card, but one of my favorite things to do are custom themes. You'd always want to mod your 3DS. It's very easy to do. And with that being said, you can unlock completely new potential for your 3DS. So on this one right here, I got a SpongeBob theme, which is on the winner, Blue Shell's 3DS. Yeah, there's a reason behind the capture card. It's only for 10 seconds. I came up with this idea and here I am.
It's on your 3DS.
That's the point. Yeah. That's part of the challenge. But you actually can use it for ideas beyond just screaming like, hey, I had an idea. Let's put SpongeBob and Squidward and a clarinet from the dream and make that into a theme. No, you can do all kinds of cool themes. You can make Mario theme ones, retro, anything your heart desires.
And it takes literally 10 minutes to do.
It's very easy to mod your 3DS. You definitely should do it. Now going on from that to 3DS, what you can do with it and what makes it such an amazing handheld in 2022, well, that's what I'm doing. But even to this day in 2024, you can turn your Nintendo 3DS into the ultimate handheld. And when I mean ultimate, you can literally play every Nintendo handheld. Game Boy Color. You can even play Game Boy Advance. Anyone in the audience remember when Nintendo put out Game Boy Advance games exclusive to Nintendo ambassadors?
Oh yeah.
Who are the Nintendo ambassadors in the audience?
With the gold tickets, yeah.
The gold tickets.
I've got a golden ticket.
Yeah, but this is a good experience, not the Wonka experience. But anyways, with all the themes and such you can do and emulators, it's amazing. But the best part about modding your 3DS, and the best reason to bring it with you, is that you can bring on the virtual library. Now I know you might be thinking, why would I want to play Virtual Boy games? Well, the thing is, it's an often overlooked library. Virtual Boy, we all know, is a commercial failure. But that doesn't mean that the games released on it were bad. Now, let me ask the audience, who wants to come up here and experience the retina-searing action of the Virtual Boy for the first time? All right, in the old Charles Green, come up here, come on, experience some Virtual Boy.
Nice Bezo cosplay, by the way.
If you haven't played the Wario Land version on Virtual Boy, it is a masterpiece of gaming. I think it's amazing. Just the technology and such.
If you enjoy the Mario Land series, the Virtual Boy can hold
Virtual Boy Wario Land, but I'll let her choose.
Oh boy, I don't know. I'm a retro collector. I'm interested in all sorts of retro games. This
Like,
is the
no,
things I
it's
dream
like
of.
Wario Land?
Wario Land?
Virtual Boy Wario Land?
Does anybody else in the audience have a virtual board?
Did anyone see the one at Dial Games that was like $1,200 sealed? Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, what's cool is you can actually play virtual games in full 3D.
Yeah.
You've been able to play it on handhelds, but not in full 3D, which is why it's the coolest feature of the 3DS.
This is the definitive way to experience virtual boy games.
Alright, hold it up. Lick up. Yep, there you go. So just like new buds, you can jump in through the background and the foreground. And I have met Joel's Watson. He's an awesome creator.
And the thing with Virtual Boy Wario Land is that it's an amazing game. Unfortunately, not a lot of people experienced it because it was on the Virtual Boy, but now you can play it on the 3DS.
If you want to rush, I believe it's the R button to run a little faster.
The dash.
Dash, yes.
If you played Wario Land before, and you know what to expect, but it's more similar to the first one.
I actually had a StreetPass Princeton member bring their Virtual Boy to the 3rd year anniversary. It was so cool. But it was also really awful to play because my eyes were hurting at the end of the day. So I do not recommend that. This is way better.
It is fun to play. You can just lie down and put the Virtual Boy on your face. That's what I do.
You know, when I play the Virtual Boy, it just feels like after it's like get up and down. But I know this is all about bringing back Street Pass, but who is also for bring back Wario Land? Come on! Yeah! Nintendo make a new Wario Land. Shake it in 2009.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Nintendo can't bring back Careful! Careful! Oh, yeah, it's the same sound effect from Super Mario Land 2.
It was made by the same developers of Mario Land 2.
Yeah, watch out.
You know, what's cool about Virtual Boy Wario Land is that it kickstarted the exploration of the Wario Land series. You saw a lot of that going with Mario Land 2, especially 3, which is a Metroidvania. But this is the one that started it. It's a real shame many people haven't played it. Nintendo wants you to forget about the Virtual Boy. We won't let you.
Thank you, Nintendo, for your wonderful failure. Got the rush down, folks. Got the background and foreground jumping well.
You might want to shoulder dash into that block.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Try to finish the stage in time.
You got a lucky cat. There are all kinds of treasures to collect.
Awesome. Oh, you know, many completionists in the world, yes.
How are you looking at liking the 3D?
It's a wonderful experience. No, this is really good. Usually I actually don't use 3D on my 3DS but they work really well for this.
Now this is an interesting question for the audience. Who uses the 3D? Okay, that's good. A lot more than I was expecting. I always use the 3D. And you beat the stage.
All right. That's a fun game for Nintendo. So yeah, that is the end of the stage. So, end it here.
The emulator is called Red
Look at
Button.
the devil. Come on, Buddha. Just coughs himself up. So, we're going to get back to why we're really here, which is the panel portion. And we are going to take, well, it looks like we're at the Q&A portion. So let's get started. Anybody want to go up and do some Q&A?
We have a mic.
We have some mics. Any share SpeedPass experiences? Don't be shy. Come on, guys.
We would love.
We have mics. Use them. We like people using our mics. Yes.
If you have any questions about Trilennium for me, feel free to ask them too.
Or any questions about the niche or me speedrunning or nilling or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to share an experience I had with StreetPass with the Smash Bros. Implementation specifically.
Oh yeah.
When I started my current job, I bring my 3DS with me, and I was playing Smash Bros. On 3DS at the time, and on several days I would run into somebody who had the same name, and I thought it was someone playing a prank on me. And then eventually I did run into this person that had the same name as me, and found out he had his 3DS as well. And then that was the person.
Very good. Alright, let's take the person to the left.
I want to partially share an experience, and then I have a question.
Okay.
I remember 8 years ago, it was the night before our entry field trip to Adventureland.
Oh, wow.
And so that night I scrambled to mod my 3DS. This was 2016, right after Armline and Overhacks came out. And it took like 8 hours. That was my whole night. That's my fondest memory of 3DS.
Nice.
But I'm curious, when did all of you guys first get into hacking your 3DS?
When did we like obtain our first 3DS?
You said hack? Get into hacking?
Probably this year, honestly. Like, someone really recommended to me because I need to run StreetPass games like Monster Hunter. I mean, I have another one that I like, you know, actually acquired it through the proper. But then Nintendo shut down the eShop and was like, well, I guess you can't run these games. So like, well, now of course we'd have to go through these games, Nintendo. Thanks.
2022 here.
Yeah, I remember around 2016 when Pokemon Sun came out. It's difficult to build a competitive team, so I remember hacking it so I could generate my own Pokemon for that, and that's what got me into online competitive battles.
I would say for me, like 2018 or 2019 is when I started modding my 3DS, and yeah, I've just been using it to, you know, play like games. Well, I also got into like playing Game Boy Advance games and so on.
And I haven't modded any of my game systems myself, but I do have some friends in the audience. I don't know if they want to be called out. I see you looking away. I know I'm very good at hacking in a lot of different things.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. I've always wanted to mod like Wii, like homebrew channels. That's always been cool to me. I just never actually did it.
Alright, we'll take you guys.
Alright, so I have a personal experience with my friend. He had a Pikachu 2DS, like a new 2DS.
Nice.
And it was broken though, so I had to fix it for him. I traded him for like PS2 with a bunch of games. And, yeah, I fixed it up. I still have it, but it's got a couple issues right now. And so I wanted to leave this into. What do you guys think is the best 3DS model?
Best 3D. I really like my 2DS XL. It's really growing on me. Me and my brother would kill me if I said that it reminds me of an Apple phone. But I just like that.
It's the same size!
I know, right? I know. Actually, the Nintendo New York, one of the staff members has the same one. I actually posted a picture on Twitter and she shared it. So I thought it was cool.
Now, my favorite 3DS model is one you might not see very often if you live in North America, and that is the amazing standard new 3DS. This thing is the perfect size. The buttons are Super Famicom.
Love the faceplate.
Yeah, it has a faceplate, so you can change the design.
Luigi.
It's amazing. I see in the back, he's got the faceplates, he's got the new 3DS. This is amazing. Nintendo just didn't want us to have it.
I have 18 systems.
I might have a bit of a controversial take, but I'm really a fan of the Slab 2DS.
I love an axe wedge.
It's very comfortable to hold. I love the stylus placement. That's really important to me because I use a lot of Swap Doodle and Flipnote.
I have like 9 blue ones.
And I do appreciate the 3D features, but the 2DS actually comes with 2 back cameras, so you can still take 3D pictures and put them on a different system or put them on your computer. So
it's the best one to mod too, considering it's the most affordable. So if you want it all in one handheld, that's the way to go.
Yeah, would highly recommend.
All right, next person. Left.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
All my Nintendo systems are just breaking.
Oh,
and
wow.
my 3DS, I don't know it's meant it survived, but my Switch broke.
Oh my god.
And I don't know how it broke, and I sent it back to Nintendo, and then they fixed it. But then after a couple days, it broke again.
Wow.
And I couldn't fix it, I was really mad. But like, my 3DS is breaking now. It shut off, it had that like black screen of death.
Okay.
And I didn't know what to do, so I And
Okay.
now when I fixed it, it works, but there's like this weird, like, the screen is like slowly disintegrating.
Oh, I know. I've been there, honey. So what I did, and I know you might have done this, but to save my preservation of games, I had to buy a new system and then transfer it over because my hinge was breaking, and it was like the top screen wasn't working, but the bottom screen was, and if I didn't transfer it over, I would lose all the data I had. And sometimes that does happen, where like luckily you can at least transfer it over, but there's not much else because Nintendo is Nintendo.
Like, do you think it's worth it to buy another 3DS though? Because I'm scared it's gonna happen again.
Well-
every single Nintendo product I get
Alright.
just falls apart.
So here's my big recommendation. I really like the 2DS XL with the hinges better. Even the new 3DS original is really nice. The hinges are pretty stable from my experiences. Or if you really want to go the Shane route, go that
This
way.
thing is indestructible.
Really is. It's your option.
I have dropped this
just
so
let me
many
know.
times.
Like, should never just shut off like completely. Like, I'm just scared if I get one and spend the money to go buy another one again.
Well, it has sleep mode. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a slider down at the bottom for sleep mode.
And if you don't have a wrist strap, might I recommend it? Because I'm good at just throwing
Oh yeah, I love the wrist strap.
But I think I just played on it too much and then it just broke.
Wow.
But like, I don't know. But you would say just get another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, next person. Over here. Yes.
So, what is your favorite Street Pass Plaza game, and what is your favorite implementation of Street Pass in a regular 3DS game?
Okay, so for mine, I have to go Monster Banner because I have the most popular video on my channel that got like 100,000 views. And then I was just like, oh my, I was like a slow burn over years. And like eventually it hit 100,000. I was like, well, I guess all the Street Pass videos hit 100,000. That was definitely the final boss battle for Monster Banner. And as far as like best implementation, I've got like several. I mean, Animal Crossing New Leaf, I mean, you can visit new houses, which is great. I really like the idea of Dead or Alive Dimensions with the idea of like facing off people and getting the ranks up. That was really cool. Guys, what else do you think?
I remember how cool it was that for Pokemon, all you had to do was activate it once, and it would transfer across all the different games that you had.
Yeah.
So it did take up another slot for you. As far as a favorite game, they are all really high quality. It's hard to pick a weak link among them.
Yeah.
But Feed Me, I think it's charming that it literally feeds into the other mini game, and you get a newspaper showing what the heroes accomplished.
Nilly and I are gonna have to break that game. Nilly, you ready for it?
Yeah.
Is there one for the flower game? Does anyone else like that?
Flower
Yeah,
Cow
that's it.
inspired by Gregor Mendelsohn, the father of genetics.
I'm a puzzle swap guy myself, but I will say
Yeah,
this
puzzle
Smart
swap.
Brothers 2 surprisingly had some really cool 3DS or Street Pass implementation where you could beat records and stuff, so that was always fun.
Zach.
Yeah, I mean, I was also gonna say puzzle swap. I got all the puzzle pieces at PAX East, or no, sorry, PAX West last year, and that was a really cool accomplishment.
Yeah.
That was one I knew. But the 3D models, it's like they're not just like puzzles, but like, and when they're completed, they play a little animation. They have a little short clip, and like I love that. It reminds me of an era from Nintendo that we haven't seen in probably a decade now, and I really hope Switch 2 brings that back.
Plus the whole menu is really way better than Switch.
Oh yeah. Implementation, one that hasn't been mentioned yet. Probably Smash 3DS. Smash Run is so good. I really miss it sometimes. Just being able to just like mess around and like fight. The characters they tag on Street Pass. It's really cool. Like I still prefer Ultimate. It's my favorite Smash, but like definitely that charm of the Wii U 3DS era. Like I miss it sometimes.
Are we on the left side now? I can't remember. Oh, sorry. So for me, for the best Street Pass game for me, I would say is Ultimate Angler. Awesome.
Or Street Pass Fishing.
I love the fishing frenzy.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of like the longest games. Also, aside from Monster Banner, like it has a lot of content, but it's also like the biggest in terms of soundtrack. It's got like
It has a really good
it has like a
soundtrack.
lot of.
I played that whole series back in 2015 for Ultimate Angler and 13 for Monster Banner. And what about Street Pass? Oh,
Oh, I just thought of this send people attacks that they could use as
Oh, yeah.
RPG to help.
One of my friends told me I was OP because I was 9999. So, next person.
Thank you for visiting over to Boston.
Thank you.
My personal favorite for the 3DS is playing Fire Emblem Awakening.
Oh my god, yes! I love the combo things that you do. My brother's like, why is your team all OP? Oh, you didn't get the levels, huh?
Yeah. The two favorite things are the characters like Lucina and getting all the OP characters from the StreetPass.
Yeah, just use that one ability that's like, what is it, from the Dark Pegasus, and then you just fly through all the
I've been doing
Gale
that.
Force, yeah.
By the way, are you guys always worried about Nintendo doing like some sort of legal action against?
I mean, I don't sell anything, so I don't really affect their market shares in any way. I just make content that covers Nintendo. I mean, you know, if it's anything legal versus illegal, I mean, anything that has to do with hurting their sales, that's one thing. But if you're playing an old system, you're not really hurting their sales. You're not just buying their games, but you're also not making it where their games that are for purchase are taken away from that. And that, in my opinion, that's illegal. So this is fine, but...
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Next person.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright, this is for the speedrunners in the panel. What inspired you to speedrun the Find Mii games?
Well, I'll tell my brief story. So I messaged someone who was very good. They told me that I was dumb and stupid, and that I'll probably never get the record because someone was going to sit on top. So I decided to beat it, and then someone beat that record 5 more times. So I popped out my Japanese version, and I got a sub 4, and then I popped out my English one, and then popped another sub 4, and then the person said that I bullied them to follow the rules. Nelly, how about your story?
So my story is that I did a Find Mii video in January, which I did a run of beating the game with 20 euros.
That was impressive.
Yeah, and that was to do the accomplishment of clearing Find Mii with 30 of the characters. And that's when the gaming auditor reached out to me and he wanted to invite me here at PAX.
He came up with the idea for Find Mii too. Which I
And then we've been also talking, which he also convinced me to try and do a speedrun of Find Mii 2, the main quest. I'm currently trying to think of ways to do a speedrun of a secret quest.
It's all about fast and
That's my story.
Alright, also I'm 14 puzzle pieces away from collecting.
Oh my god, back
I'm hoping to get this weekend.
Yes. Next person left. Let's get 2 more questions in.
Especially when looking at like how recently we were just talking about 3DS is breaking, and how Citrus was just recently shut down.
Yeah.
Where do you see preservation for the 3DS?
So there is a really great seller. His name is Remo Resale, and he was the one that helped me on my Japanese and my US one. So Remo Resale is really awesome. He's on Instagram. Met him in Maryland. He was in Salisbury. Really nice guy. Took me to one of his Baptist masses, so it was a very interesting experience. It was very sweet, and that's one of my recommendations.
I know also the 8 shop is a big thing. I haven't personally used it. What's nice is just like, unless if you're like a certain YouTuber we shouldn't even mention, who donated the systems to the Video History Foundation, most of us are probably going to be like, well, if I want to download like Rhythm Thief, I either pay $200 or I emulate. But the 8 shop is nice because it uses, at least from what I've heard, I've been using myself, like original hardware. So as long as services like that are still around, I think we'll be okay in terms of preservation, even if since you're going down. So
I think with preservation and everything for the 3DS, it's not a platform Nintendo supports anymore. The things you've been hearing about recently were after users, so 3DS is fine.
Yeah.
Citro was just made by the same developers, so was the byproduct.
Anyway, we gotta get Peter
If
last.
I could add to this, preservation is really important right now.
Yes.
You can do this
Yes.
while servers are still online. It's as simple as picking your niche favorite game that you want to see come back, play it online with this add-on called Kotaku CTR.
Yeah.
It's modded, you can install it, and then you submit the play data. It will be used to rebuild servers.
All right, Peter, we can take one quick question. What's up?
Alright, with all interest of StreetPass
Yes.
Nowadays,
Yes.
is there going to would there be interest in Find Mii medals for Pokemon Black 2 or White 2?
Are you talking about the senior?
Yeah.
Yes, so we've worked with a few different events that focus on that, because when you turn that mode on, you are playing a DS game, which means you can't stream pass. So there is interest there. I know that Charlie Conroy was given a call to action about bringing on your 3DS to do a senior, but I think you're gonna have to take a balance between Street Pass or senior.
Yeah. All right, so we we have closing statements. So I want to thank everyone for attending the panel. I'm really happy that my brother and I started the group back from 11. Can you give me closing statements real quick?
Thank you for attending. This was amazing, and as always, Nintendo, bring back Wario Land.
Yeah. And Shane, what else have you passed love?
I just want to say thank you. If you want to check us out on Twitter, it's @StreetPassLove. We could use more people coming to events like this. Thank you.
Go check out Billy896. He's probably going to be rushing new records soon too. And I know I will be working on it. We'll work together. And Ms. Silver, check out her events in SpeedRun Boston. And please check out Zach's Trilenium game.
Yes, so at the end of the panel, if anyone's interested, I made a free community server for the game on Discord. I have a stack of business cards. If you'd like to join the server, just feel free to take one or ask me for an extra.
Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you guys hopefully